back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get red hair without bleaching it, because I know that's a major concern for people. Everyone's always very hesitant to like bleach out their whole head because it's really damaging. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I got my hair nice and red. Wait, clearly my hair's not red right now, but it was just a couple months ago and I really loved it, but I really needed a change, and so that's why I'm this ash brown. I'm probably going to change it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get on with it. So before I started transitioning into my red hair, I had a black to purple ombre and it was really pretty. I had it for like about a year and a half. I was like, okay, I need a change. I really want like luscious red hair. The first thing I did was bleach out my purple, so then I was left with a like black to blonde ombre, and then I toned down my blonde ends to match the top of my hair, more or less. So then I was left with like an overall dark brown, which I've never seen myself in. Like honestly, I haven't had my natural hair color in like so long. So the next thing I did was apply the first application of red, and you know, the color took like more on the bottom than the top. The top was kind of like a dark reddish brown. It was really ugly, and then the bottom was like a lighter red, kind of like a pale-ish red, and obviously that's not what I wanted. So then I blow dried my hair and applied a second application of red, and it came out a little bit better, but still like not up to what I wanted. And so I left my hair for like about a month and a half until my roots grew out, and then I just applied another application of red. This time I only applied it from like, basically I only applied it to the top half. So I left the bottom half alone because the bottom half was already brighter than the top. The next couple months I just colored like half of my hair, and then once I saw that the color was kind of evening out, I would just continue applying the color throughout my whole head to just refresh the color every couple months. That's how I got my hair super red. Basically I just kept putting red on red on red, and I didn't have to bleach my hair at all. So the next thing I want to talk about are some frequently asked questions about red hair. I'm going to try to cover everything that I think is important to know before you guys go on with it, because there are like a few things here and there that you might want to consider. So I hope this is helpful in helping you decide if you want red hair or not. First thing I want to say about red hair is that it's three things. It is hard to maintain, hard to obtain, and hard to commit to. It doesn't sound very attractive, does it? But I swear it's like not that bad. Red hair is seriously so cool, and I hope those things don't scare you away from it. The first question people usually ask is, does it fade fast? Generally, yes it does, but ultimately it depends on your lifestyle. Like if you swim a lot, if you're in the sun a lot, or if you just like wash your hair more often, it'll obviously fade faster than someone who doesn't swim, doesn't go out in the sun too much, and doesn't wash their hair every day. Will it ever stop bleeding? This is the part where it's hard to maintain. Red will never stop bleeding. It's just one of those colors that like every time you wash your hair, it'll look like a murder scene in your bathtub. But you'll notice that over time it'll bleed less and less as your color fades out. There's like less color to bleed out until you retouch your hair, and then it's like a murder scene all over again. Like the first time I wash my hair after freshly retouching it, the whole bathtub is like red and it's pretty disgusting. I have to like bleach out my bathtub every few times I wash my hair, because I would notice that the bathtub is getting kind of pink, and if my parents walked into my bathtub pink, they would kill me. This is by far the most asked question. Did you have to bleach your hair first? And my answer to that is no, you don't always have to bleach your hair first before coloring it red or getting your hair red. There are different scenarios. Like everyone's hair situation is different, so the way your hair turns out will also be different. Example, if you come in with just all virgin hair, never been touched, then depending on the product you use, you might not have to bleach your hair. But like I said, it's not an overnight thing. The first time you apply it, it won't be the red you want, probably. But on the upside, it'll be nice and even throughout your whole head, and all you have to do is just keep reapplying the color, and it'll come out really nice and even. Another situation is if you've previously dyed your hair like dark, like black, you're gonna have a hard time getting that out because it's so dark. The red will just not show up. So you might need to strip your hair or use a color remover to remove the darkness in your hair before you proceed to dyeing your hair red. If your hair is like a colorful mess like I was, like my hair was, like black to purple, or you've just had like different colors of brown here and there like over time, then I suggest evening your hair out before going anywhere with it. But ultimately, guys, patience is really the key. You just gotta be patient with your hair, give it some love, and just let it do its thing. Like, there's really no rush. The way I thought about it to kind of get me through all these like awkward red stages was that it's just a new hair color. They're all unique and they're all really nice. Is it difficult to go blonde after having red hair? Yes, girl. Example. It's not even blonde, it's like an ash brown. Here is the commitment part of it. Red hair is really freaking red. And when you think of blonde, you're thinking ashy, silvery, very like cool toned, no warm tones, no red, no orange, no brassiness. And so when you have red hair, it's really difficult to get all of that out. I will show you guys if it will focus. Right there. The top half of my hair is a little bit better. So going blonde after having red hair is very difficult. I had to bleach it. Oh my god, I'll show you guys. The first time I bleached my hair, like it turned orange, like a tangerine color. And the second time I bleached it, it turned just orange. Like the red was gone, so it was just straight up orange. I had clown hair. And then the third time I bleached it, it turned into a lighter orange. And then the fourth time I bleached it, it turned into kind of like a pale orange. Still orange. And I didn't want to bleach my hair anymore. So then I just toned my hair down to this dark ash color for now. Kind of as like a cover-up color. To let my hair rest until I can bleach it again. I would suggest, if you guys did want to go blonde after having red hair, I would just let your hair fade to the max, because it doesn't make sense to try to bleach out freshly colored red hair, because it's just too difficult. Like, you're gonna bleach the crap out of your hair and it's all gonna fall out, and that ain't cute. Last but not least, I got some tips for you guys on having red hair. First tip is, this might be difficult for some people, but to not wash your hair as often. I personally wash my hair every 2 to 3 days, so it really just prolongs the longevity of your hair. I also suggest washing your hair in cooler water. On that note, I also suggest using a red shampoo. I will go get it to show you guys. I use the Tressa Watercolours Hair Maintenance Shampoo in Crimson Splash, and what it does is it's got red pigments in it that kind of puts some red back into your hair to make up for the ones that you shampoo out. I'll show you guys really quick what this baby looks like, and it will actually kind of stain, like. Do you see this? Got a little bit of staining. Also, I suggest to use dark towels. Your hair will bleed, and staining your white towels is gonna suck. And also, the last tip is to prepare for your bed sheets to be stained. Let me show you my pillow. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me show you my blanket. That was when my hair was wet and I was like laying on my bed and it stained my blanket. Beautiful blanket. It's got like pink all over it. Not fun, but I learned to live with it, and so I got smart and I bought myself a black pillowcase. But now that my hair is brown, it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying. So that's all I can come up with today. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and hopefully it's not too long. Sorry, I thought I heard someone coming. Helpful in the sense that I hope you know what you want to do now. If you go red, I would love to see a picture of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share what you like. I would love some feedback. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.